What's up, y'all? It's your boy KevOnStage. I tell true stories on this channel all the time. Not all the time, but times. And they're pretty embarrassing, but I really don't care. I'm a comedian. I've stood on stage and told pretty much all the embarrassing stuff that's happened to me. But this one hasn't been shared a lot. And you know what? Since we're so close, I'm going to share it. Mind you, this ain't for your children, all right? Now, if you're not sure whether you should watch or not, I suggest you stop now, because you're more than likely going to regret watching it. I'm going to tell you. Back when I was about 5th grade, I was always like a really curious kid. I mean, Curious George was my show, because I was always like, man, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. And growing up military, we had MREs. My dad brought MREs. If you don't know what that is, it's a meal ready to eat. It used to come in a big green bag, you know, sandwich or whatever it was, food, a little couple of degranulated M&Ms and dehydrated peanut butter package, whatever the case was. For whatever reason, my dad had a whole case of them. He was like, you guys can have these if you want. So we are like eating them one day, and I find a little, you know, bottle of Tabasco sauce on there. Now, I don't know what went through my head. I can't tell you what I was thinking. I don't even think the synapses in my brain were firing correctly, because if they were, I wouldn't have did what I did. I've done some pretty dumb stuff throughout my life, especially as a kid. But this is up there with the dumbest things I've done. For some reason, the thought came into my head, I wonder what would happen if I poured Tabasco sauce on my meat. Not edible meat, the one that creates babies. I said, I wonder what would happen, you know? And in most people's mind, right then your brain will be like, stupid, idiot, that's a dumb idea, don't do this, don't. But my brain was like, yes, that's a great idea, we should do it. I think I'm gonna blame science class. I just learned about hypothesis and the scientific, you know, process, and you know, you got a hypothesis, and then I don't know, remember the rest, but I remember you have a hypothesis, you're testing it or whatever. So I was like, I wonder what would happen if I poured Tabasco sauce on little Kev. And at that moment, you know, usually you think things through. What I didn't. So I, you know, opened Tabasco sauce, you know, and I got little Kev ready, and I was just like, here goes. So I just bloop bloop. 2 drops should have been enough, but I was like, I really need to know what happens. Like, I don't want to just not know, you know, I wanted to drop it. So I was like, bloop 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 bloop. And then I just waited, and after a second I was like, this is stupid. See, I knew nothing was going to happen. And at that moment, I knew what gonorrhea felt like. Never had it, but I know that Lil Kev was in the lake of fire. It was the most excruciating pain ever. And immediately I was like, that's the dumbest thing you could have ever done. Why would you do that? So in an effort to alleviate the pain and pressure, what do? I'm gonna run and pour some cold water on it. Well, look at here. You don't know that water and Tabasco sauce doesn't necessarily, like, you ever put something hot in your mouth and then put water in? It has the opposite effect of cooling the agent down. It makes it worse. You should do milk, or you should pat your mouth dry, or whatever. There's a whole bunch of other stuff you should do besides water. But, you know, being 10, 11 years old, I didn't know that. So I was like, I'm going to go wash this off. Cold water on little Kev, the pain intensified worse. Like, I'm talking Scoville scale times 1,000,000. So then I'm, you know, crying, snotting, embarrassed. And I just patted little Kev dry. And I kind of just curled up into the fetal position and just started sucking my thumb. Because I was so like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Why would I do that? But I did it because I was young and dumb. And I learned that, you know, the message for the day was, don't pour hot sauce on your reproductive organs. It's never going to turn out well. So kids, learn from me. Don't try this at home. By the way, new designs are in the store. Dream Chaser. Check it out. And when you get your shirt, tag Dream Chaser KevOnStage Instagram, and I'll put you up and make you fan of the day. Eventually, everybody will be fan of the day. I think a lot of people have received their stuff, but they're forgetting to send me the pictures. So tag Dream Chaser Kev on Stage, and you'll go up. It's your boy Kev on Stage. See you tomorrow.
What's up, everybody? It's Kev on Stage. Go and subscribe to my YouTube page. And don't you be bitter. Just follow me on Twitter. What's up, everybody? It's Kev on Stage. Go and subscribe to my YouTube page.